What's up, guys? Game Nut here, and welcome back to another episode of our career mode in Madden 18, which some of you guys might remember. We have ourselves a starting middle linebacker for the New York Giants at week number 4 of our season, about to go against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Both of us are sitting as a 1-2 team. Now, since it has been such a long time since you guys have seen our middle linebacker, I thought I would give you guys just a quick little refresh on not only, how our stats are going for the season, but as well as our attributes. Now, we are actually leading the league in tackles right now with 38. Not by too many. I think it was only this guy in second place, what'd that say, 33 tackles. But as we do take a look at our stats as an 88 overall, we're actually not too bad. We've got 81 speed, which is okay, but we've got 92 tackling, 90 block shed, 90 hit power. Like I said, we're a tackling machine, obviously, because we are leading the league in tackles. Back to the stats again, we have 6 tackles for losses, which is actually pretty good. We have 1 sack. I would like to increase that a little bit further, as we progress throughout the season. And we do have 1 interception. So, our season is going pretty well as a rookie. First 3 games out of the books, we're definitely doing pretty good. We've got stats all around. I would just, like to help maybe having more of an impact in a lot other categories, as in probably some turnovers and whatnot. But as we do take a look at the standings of the NFC East, the Cowboys are dominating right now with a 2-1 record, and all the rest of the teams in the division, which obviously includes us, the Eagles, and the Redskins, we're sitting below them as a 1-2 record. Now, I decided it was time to give ourselves a little bit of a remodel. I think we've been rocking the same stuff for the past few games now, but I just basically went ahead and changed what our arm sleeves were like, our gloves, our cleats, giving us now like an all white and blue look for our uniform, which I think it looks pretty good. And the other big change you guys might notice is I decided to go ahead and put on a neck pad, because we're leading the league in tackles right now with 38, and I mean, my neck's getting a little bit sore, so like I kind of need some comfort there.
All right, fellas, listen up. We talked about this all week. Every team is going for the same thing, winning that Lombardi. And being perfect in practice is the first step.
Honestly, I don't really understand why our coach here is talking about the Super Bowl when we're literally going into week number 4 of our season. I think it might be a tad bit too early to be talking about the Super Bowl. I'm not sure, but I think what this guy should be probably focusing on is our offense, because as you guys might remember from the past few games, this offense has been flat out pathetic. Like it looks like the Browns offense of past seasons, and it's just not too good. Now, we will get back into that clip there just in our practice. We did end up with a gold medal, but I'll tell you guys what I decided to do with our XP from that practice in a minute. As we do take a look at our injury report, however, there's only one guy left who is a 74 overall defensive tackle. You guys may remember that Jason Pierre-Paul was on the injury report. He is now back and healthy, sitting as that 90 overall. It is going to be a big boost to our defensive line there. We originally had only a 74 overall at that position as well, so going from a 74 to now a 90 overall at that position, that's a 16 overall increase. I mean, I'm definitely going to be loving having JPP back in the lineup. So as we go back to what I was talking about, man, that practice, we were getting pushed around like crazy, and we did have 90 block shedding. I did decide to upgrade it to 93 because obviously it's not enough. We were just getting pushed around like it was nothing, and I don't really understand what that was going on there. But we used our XP, upgraded from now an 88 to an 89 overall player. We're almost at that 90 threshold. So as we take a look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense, obviously they have Jameis Winston at quarterback. They do have themselves a pretty good tandem at running back as well, Doug Martin and Charles Sims. For the wide receivers, I'm glad I am not a member of the secondary today, because I would not like to guard Mike Evans and Deshaun Jackson. That is definitely a pretty deadly duo. And then at tight end, another solid pair of tight ends as well. They have O.J. Howard, the rookie, and Cameron Brate. This offense is definitely well balanced, man. I'm not going to lie. They've got all around a great offense, so it's going to be tough for our defense, no doubt. But as we head into this game now, the 86 Giants going against the 83 Buccaneers, one of these teams will be grabbing their second win of the season today.
For a player with 1 sack on the season, this will be a man very motivated to make that a much bigger number as soon as possible. Let's see if he's able to do it here in this one. It's the Giants going up against the Buccaneers.
All right, Larry, we are at a site that's played host to 2 Super Bowls, and that's Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with Eli Manning and the New York Giants.
Heading into today's game, we are going to be starting out on offense, so we're just chilling on the bench, seeing what Eli Manning and company can do, which, as you guys know, of past episodes has not been too great, but hopefully today that could be a different story, and they took up a lot of time here in the first drive. As you guys can see, of course, going to Shane Vereen a lot, which I just don't understand why this game. I mean, obviously it's the game that programs it. It's not the actual offense or anything like that. There's nobody else controlling it but the computer, but I don't understand why it gives so many carries to Shane Vereen. Hopefully we can see something different today. And an almost 5-minute drive only ended in just a field goal. So, I mean, you know, at least the offense was able to put up some points, I guess. But as we come out on defense, a little bit rusty, not going to lie. I definitely should have had that tackle. I don't really know why I went for the hit stick there, but, you know, it's okay. It's our first game back in quite a while, so, I just got a little bit of rust on the cleats. It's okay. So, heading into the next play, I thought that was going to be a blitz, I'm not going to lie, which left one-on-one coverage for Deshaun and Janoris Jenkins. That's just not, that's a mismatch. I mean, you really can't put anybody one-on-one on Deshaun Jackson or any speedy receiver at that case. But the following play, we grab our first tackle of this game. A little bit later in the drive with 2.5 minutes left, Jameis Winston has all day in the pocket, and on 2nd and 23 is able to find the open man Humphreys. I'm not even going to lie, I don't really know who this guy is. He's the 3rd string receiver on this team, and with all day in the pocket, man, like, okay, where's this defensive line at? We should have had the sack there. He was way too long. He was standing there way too long, able to find the open guy, but a few plays later on in the drive, on 3rd down, they do decide to go with a run. We send the all-out blitz, and look who it was, Jason Pierre-Paul making his presence known. Finally, we get to see a play out of this guy. He comes up with the big stop, so now it is a 4th down, and the Buccaneers are going to match us with a field goal of their own. The score is now tied at 3 apiece. Hopping now back over to the defensive side once again. You guys are probably wondering what happened to our offense. I really don't probably have to tell you guys. You probably can assume that Eli really didn't do anything in this offense, but they backed him all the way up to the 9-yard line, and Jameis Winston on the first play throws it up to Mike Evans. As we get a closer look, as this is a little bit down the field, he just dominates Eli Apple in this play. This is the problem I was talking about, man. Mike Evans is he's just too good, and I really think that we should probably have, like, maybe DRC on this guy, not Eli Apple, but regardless, what a heck of a catch by Mike Evans. Speaking of a great catch, we now get our 2nd interception of the year. That's exactly what I was talking about earlier on in this episode. I want to get myself some more turnovers to help out this defense. Like, I got to step up in every way, shape, and possible, but it just really sucks when I make these plays and I get an interception and we don't get anything out of it. Regardless that the offense could get a touchdown, we got in field goal range, and this dude, Dan Carpenter, missed like a 20-something yard field goal. I mean, obviously, it had to have been blocked. I mean, there's no way for me to tell, but I'm just going to hope and pray that it was blocked, because if this dude missed like a 20-something yard field goal, I'm questioning why he still has a contract and isn't on an NFL team. Regardless, man, it sucks that I made a turnover for this team, and we're still sitting at a 3-3 game. Anyways, as we head back out on defense, we did pretty good job. 3rd and 2, we come up with a stop and is going right back to the offense. So let's see if things can change here. Shane Vereen, we're seeing his face once again running the ball. He ran it once again on 2nd down, and on 3rd, it's a 3rd and out. We just went 3 plays on offense, and they punted it right back to the offense. Like, it's so frustrating, man. Like, why do they have to suck? Like, why can they not help me in any way? Anyways, on the next play, 1st and 10, Jameis Winston, you guys are seeing it. He throws it to Mike Evans. Just poor tackling by this defense. We easily should have had this guy. And Mike Evans goes for a 58-yard touchdown. Embarrassing this defense, man. He just made like 2 or 3 guys miss. And just like that, the Buccaneers are back on top 10-3 in this game. And you guys might be noticing, we're still in the 2nd quarter, and there's like hardly any time taken left off of the clock, because what do you know? The Giants did nothing on offense. And hold up, wait a minute. 1st down here. What just happened? How did I just not get that sack on Winston? Okay, we need to take a look at this. I don't really understand how okay, wait a minute. I'm not trying to eat the ball or something here. What's going on? I'm just completely wrapped around Winston, and I wasn't able. What just happened? Does he have butter all over him or something? How did I not grab myself that sack there? There's no excuse for that. Now I'm just getting screwed over by the game or something. And then Winston is going to dot me up, throw it right over top of my head to the tight end, and on 3rd and goal, Winston in the pocket, back of the end zone, a beautiful pass to now Deshaun Jackson. That pair of dangerous wide receivers now each has a touchdown of their own. And just like that, within a few minutes, the Buccaneers find themselves up 17-3 in this game. So I'm not going to waste your guys' time too much more. We're going to skip a little bit further into the 3rd quarter because, okay. As I was just saying, the offense is continuing to struggle. And here on 3rd and inches, I sent the blitz. And, okay, this play was 100% my fault. I should have had that tackle in the backfield on Doug Martin. Instead, I let him go for a 65-yard touchdown. And I'm not going to lie, I don't really know why I went for a hit stick here, man. I'm like 2 or 3 feet away from the guy. I was kind of heated. I just wanted to, like, make a play and hopefully had a big hit stick on him and maybe cause a fumble. But, I mean, if this game was actually close and our offense could put up some points, that touchdown probably would have hurt us. But in this situation, it really doesn't because the offense can't do anything. We're not even in this game anymore at this point. And later on, dude, in the 4th quarter now, isn't this like a penalty, dude? I just got straight up chop blocked and I flipped in midair. Like, I've never seen this animation once in my life, but dude, I almost landed on my head and broke my neck. It's a good thing I put that neck pad on because I'd probably be laying there dead on the field after that play, man. But anyways, at this point, the game was getting carried away. Our offense miraculously was somehow able to put up 1 touchdown throughout this second half here. But after that, Deshaun Jackson grabs his 2nd touchdown of the game. And after that, later on, the score, it's pretty much a blowout at this point. 13-38 was the final score. I just decided to not really show you guys too much of the second half because there really wasn't anything to show. Offense did literally nothing. It was just pretty much as soon as we got off the field on defense, it would be the offense. I'd click for like 2 or 3 plays or something like that, and then we'd be right back on defense. And as you guys can see, it was just total domination. The Buccaneers had a great day on offense, and our offense, man, I don't understand what the struggles are, but I just really wanted to stop. I wish that in these games we actually had ourselves a chance because it's just getting like really boring at this point. I wish there was an option to trade because I'm not going to lie, I don't even want to play for this team anymore. I'm just so sick and tired of going into these games, and it's just we're not even putting up a fight. We're losing every single game, and I can't do anything about it. I mean, look at this dude. Shane Vereen had 26 carries. Who is this guy to get 26 carries? He barely averaged 3 yards per carry, and I mean, it was just ridiculous. As for us, we didn't have that great of a day either. We only got 8 tackles, and we did obviously get ourselves that 1 interception. But aside from that, man, not too busy of a game. We now fall to a 1-3 record, and it's not a lot of fun, man. I mean, I don't know what you guys think I should do. Should I just, like, simulate through the rest of this season? Should I just stick it out? I mean, I don't really know, man. But hopefully you guys all enjoyed. Next episode, we are going to play against the Chargers. Hopefully things will be different, man. Hopefully this offense will actually be able to do something because I'm just really tired of it. But thank you guys all so much for watching. Hopefully all of you did enjoy, like I did say. If you did like it, be sure to put a thumbs up on the video. And I will catch you guys all in the next one. Take it easy, boys. Peace out.
Backlash written on me, card robbing on a glass bowl. I've been ballin', free my ladies in the counter now. I'm already out, already on the countdown. I'ma set it right. Got the backlash written on me, cold running from the pole.